Hello everyone, bonjour, bonsoir, depending on what time you're watching this video. So this will be a video on lock extensions and attaching them. In this video, I'll be sharing and comparing 3 tools that I use to attach and make lock extensions. The first one I'll be talking about is number 1, circled in green. It is a single needle tool, and I'll be showing how I use it and explaining the pros and cons of it. I'll start with the cons and end with the pros. So the first con is it takes the longest out of the 3 tools. It is very tedious, and there is more risk for injury with this tool. Now for the pros, this tool is very meticulous. So if you are someone who's very detail oriented, you would probably prefer this tool over the other 2, or even like myself, I go back in with this tool even if I use one of the other 2. I go back in to polish things and make sure that certain areas are secure. And this tool, I would use this tool for lock repair before I would use any of the other 2. This tool I probably would not use for hand make lock extensions unless they are really small, as it takes the longest. And basically how I use this tool is I just pull strand by strand from the lock extension into the client's hair, from the client's hair into the lock extension to help them merge and create a seamless and flawless finish. Using this tool, it took about 2 minutes. 2 minutes to attach the lock securely. Now we're going to move on to tool number 2, the 2 or double needle tool. The cons for this tool are, 1, this tool has, of course, a risk for injury. And it takes more time to attach with this tool than it does the third one. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you know how to use it, you can cut down time significantly, which is one of the pros. And another pro is that this tool has flexibility. If you know how to use it properly and you've practiced using it enough, you will find that it is very flexible and you're able to maneuver it the way you want to, although it has 2 needles. I like using this tool for not only attachment, but also hand making locks that are bigger, hand making bigger locks. And now for the third and final one, it is the tool with the 3 needles. This tool obviously cuts down on time. However, there's still risk for injury with this tool. It has the least flexibility of all of them, especially if you're not familiar with using it. The pros are, of course, it cuts down on time. However, I wouldn't use this tool for lock repair because I'm really meticulous when I repair locks, so I use the single tool. But this tool works very well with repairing locks. I just prefer using the double one. I know a lot of people who do love using this tool, and it does the job just like all the others, and it does it actually the fastest of all the others. But like I said, my favorite is the second one. All right, and this is the finished product. And I completed most of her hair with the second one, as it is my favorite. And as you can see, the lock extensions were handmade by me, and they blend in very well with her hair that is a looser texture than the Afro bulk hair that was used to make the lock extensions. Now we're going to go in for a wash. I always make it a point now to wash after putting the lock extensions in, because that's one way for me to check the security and also provide a complimentary service. And once again, the links for how to buy lock extensions from me and these tools will be in the description box, and I may include them in the comments. I wash lock extensions that are freshly attached just like I would wash natural locks. I really like to get that water through the hair, because that's the thing I love about these instant lock extensions or crochet lock extensions, is that they can breathe. They are porous, and that's different from the wrap lock extension. They behave, and the texture is very similar to naturally grown locks. No matter how loose or tight your texture is, these will blend in very well. And by the time you're watching this, the sync tutorial should be up already, so be sure to go watch that. This is what they look like after a wash. Once they are installed, they may seem a bit stiff, but that's to make sure that in the long run they last. The more you wash them, the more you style them, the more maintenance you do on them, the more they start behaving like natural locks. They even do so right after install, but a lot of people notice that they're a little stiff. But the stiffness will go away. The stiffness is just from the fact that they are very durable. They're made to be durable. This is after retwisting. I have several videos on here of me retwisting, so I didn't feel the need to include that. You can go check out my other videos to see where I retwist, where I style. And this is her finished product. It was very, very cute. And here are her locks 12 weeks after install. And they still look really good. Everything is still secure. Everything is in place. I'm going to go ahead and wash her hair and do some maintenance on it. If you haven't seen the shampoo bowl video, go check it out. It's either in the description, or you can go back through my videos and see it if you are interested. And here's the texture of her locks after washing. They still look very good. Once again, these are handmade locks by me, Dxlynlocs. And as you can see, her texture is very loose, very fine and soft, and it still blends in really well with the lock extensions. She wanted a chunky twist style, which is a 4-strand twist, 4-lock twist, and this is what these are. And here's the finished style. Her hair looks fabulous. It looks amazing. And that's one reason I love doing lock extensions. I love the end result probably more than the clients do, because they look so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, be sure to follow me on social media. All that information will be at the end of the video. If you would like to book, please email Dxlynlocs.Gmail.com. That is the only way to book. Right now, there are no openings for December or January. Probably mid to late January, but not early January. Thank you guys again. See you next time. Bye.